Good afternoon, all. Let us me share my screen to discuss about our session. Okay, so we'll begin with the recap of the thing we discussed yesterday. So in our session yesterday, we have started with the discussion of binary multiplication, and then we'll solve example based on binary multiplication, and then we have seen binary division, and we have taken examples for that. After completing this binary multiplication and division, we have discussed about the first complement and second complement form, that is how to represent a binary number for the sign condition, that means a signed binary number. So there we have seen that what is the first complement method and what is the second complement method that can be used to represent the number. And at the end we were discussing about how to represent a signed number using the 2's complement, or you can say second complement. So this is the things we have discussed yesterday. Now let's move ahead in our today's session number 5, that is from the unit number 1, fundamentals of digital systems and logic families. So now what will be our learning outcome of the today's session? uh, at the end of our today's session, you will be able to know that how to obtain 9th complement and 10th complement of the given decimal number. Then after, you will be performing decimal subtraction using 9th complement and 10th complement method. We also going to perform the subtraction of binary numbers using complement numbers, that is first complement and second complement method. And at the end, we'll be discussing about accuracy of binary number system when it is represented in binary form from any other number system. Okay, so that are the points we are going to discuss today. So that will be your learning outcome. So let us first begin our session with the 9th complement method, or you can say how can we have a 9th complement number for a given decimal number. So what is the method for getting 9th complement? 9th complement of any decimal number is obtained by subtracting each of the digit of your given number from the largest decimal number symbol, that is 9. So that is in a similar manner as in last session we have seen that how can we get the ones complement. So ones complement in our binary number system is, you can say, similar to this 9th complement in the decimal number system. Look at here how you can get it with example. Suppose you have been given this number and you have been asked to find out the 9th complement number of this given number. So for that, what you will be doing, you will be subtracting each of the digit of your given number from 999, means 9. So here you can see how you will be getting that answer. So for the first case, 9 minus 5, you will be getting 4 here. Then 9 minus 6, it is going to be 3. Then 9 minus 4, it is going to be 5. And 9 minus 3, that is going to be 6. So this is the number which you can say the 9th complement of your given number 3465. Right? Let us see this 9th complement. Now with another example, let us say you have been given a floating point decimal number, that is 782.54, and you want to convert this into the 9th complement form. Then to subtract each of the digit from 9, we'll take 999.99, and then you can perform the subtraction and you will be getting the answer like this. So this number 217.45 is the 9th complement form of the given decimal number, that is your 782, right? If I just give you here one more thing, so you just easily understand that this is your given number, or you can say this is the number given in the decimal system. You can say it is given in decimal number system. Okay, and this is what you are getting is the 9th complement form. So you can see here, whether it is 9's complement number or the given decimal number, they both will be having representation in decimal number system only. That is the same as what we were having in the ones complement form, right? If I just take one example of that ones complement form here, suppose you have the 1010.11 something. Suppose this is the binary number you have been given, and if you want to convert this into ones complement form, what we are doing, we will convert 1 to 0 and 0 to 1, so that will give you the ones complement form number like this. So this is what your ones complement number, right? And this is your given binary number. So here also you can see that whether your ones complement form or your given binary number, they will be having representation in binary itself, right? So same thing you can have in understanding here with the nines complement form only also. Let me give you one example for your practice. Suppose I ask you to convert this number to its nines complement form. Okay, so if I just do it here, you will be getting subtraction this number from 999.99, right? Because we need to subtract our each digit from the number 9. So with this subtraction, 9 minus 7, you will be getting 2 here. 9 minus 3, you will be getting 6 here. Then here it will be 3, then 4 and 5. So this is your nines complement form, right? Of which number? This number. So in nines complement form, it will be represented like this. Similarly, you can do for this one. So what here you will be getting is 75 like this. So this is what your nines complement form. Okay. So that makes you clear understanding about how to get the nines complement form number. Now let's see how you can get the tens complement form. So in tens complement form, it is again similar to the twos complement form, or you can say second complement in the binary system. That here you will be getting, let us say this is the number. First you will convert it into the nines complement form that you are getting. After you get the nines complement form, you add one more in the given answer, then you will be getting your final answer of the, that is the tens complement form, right? So here you can see this is what you are getting, nines complement form. In nines complement form, you need to add 1 in the last digit, or you can say here from the right side, that is what we call it as a least significant digit. This is actually we are calling it as a LSB. LSB, that is the least significant bit or digit. And this on side, you can say it is MSB. It is the most significant bit. In any number, the last most number from on the right side, that is this number 4 here, is called the LSB, and the last, or you can say the first number from the left side, is called MSB. Now in this you have to add one more, so you will be getting this answer. So that is what your tens complement form number is. Okay, just like in twos complement form, what we are doing, we were first converting our given binary number into ones complement form, then we are adding one more in that, so we'll getting that second complement form. Let's see again for another example, that is what we have done is earlier. So this will give you first nines complement form like this, then you add one more in that, so it will give you tens complement form. Okay, let us do practice for one or two example. Suppose I'm giving you one example of the number 124.932 Suppose this is the number given to you and you have been asked to find out its tens complement form. So just obtain this tens complement form of this given number. All of you do it and give your answer in the chat window. Okay, so let's verify your answer with my answer. First of all, you subtract this from the 999.999. Okay, so that will give you the nines complement form. So what you will be getting is 875.067, right? But we have to add one more in that. So here your answer remains same, that is 875 on the integer part, and here it is, instead of 67 it will become 68. So this is the answer, and I have seen that many of you have given that correct answer. Okay, so let's move further now. Now the most important thing is that how can we perform subtraction using nines complement and tens complement. So let us first see the subtraction using nines complement. So using nines complement, when you want to perform the subtraction, so what you have to do is, first of all you have to obtain nines complement of the subtrahend. Subtrahend means the number that you want to subtract. Then add the result to the minute and call it intermediate result. And if the carry is generated, then the answer will be positive, and if the carry is not generated, then answer will be negative. So that's rules are here for the nines complement method for getting subtraction. Now let's see the rules for tens complement. Again, in that also what you have to do is, you have to get first tens complement number of your subtrahend, then you add that result into the minuend. Then if carry is generated, then the answer is positive with ignoring carry, and if the carry is not generated, then your answer is negative, and you have to convert back that answer to the tens complement form. So these are the rule for nines complement method and tens complement method for making a subtraction of given decimal numbers. I will show you with this example. Just see that. First of all, let us see the, yes, any query there?
Yes, sir. Sir, for 10 complements, if we have a digit with ending term is 0, then
If we have digit engine from
0.
uh, means you are asking me for this conversion
No,
or this subtraction?
this conversion.
Conversion. Okay, let us say what your you can just give me the one example of that number.
568.180.
568,
Point,
then point
point 180.
10.
Okay.
Yeah, you could just take it and you can get the number 999 here, 0.99. So just subtract it to get the nines complement number. That is, here you will be getting 9, then here it is 8.1, 3 and 4. So that's your nines complement. Okay, and you add one more in that. So that will give you the tens complement. 9 plus 1, it is 10. So you get 0 over here, then 1 here. So it will become 9 here.
Okay, like that only, no?
Yeah, very simple addition you have to perform there. So this will be your tens complement form.
Okay, I think there will rules will be changed over there. So,
No, 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 no. The rules remain same there.
okay.
Okay. Okay, so now let's see about this rules, what I said. That is for making subtraction of the two given decimal number using 9's complement form and 10's complement form. I just listed out all that rules here, but now I will be explaining that all rules one by one with example. So let us see the example here. First example we are using by 9's complement. So here let us given the number is like this, that you have been asked to perform subtraction 745.81 minus 436.62. So this is a very simple decimal subtraction, and that subtraction we can perform like this, right? 1 minus 2 cannot be done, so you have to go with borrow, and with the borrow you will be getting answer like this. Let me first you give the performance of here, then I will be taking it. Just a minute. Yeah. So first of all, here 1 minus 2. So when you want to do that, you can need to take a borrow from here. So this will become 7. Here there will be a 10. So 10 plus 1, 11 minus 2, that will be 9 here. 7 minus 6, it will be 1. And 5 minus 6 not performed. So here it is going to be 3. And here it is 10. So 15 minus 6, it's going to be 9. 3 minus 3 is going to be 0. And 7 minus 4 is going to be 3. Right? So this is what your decimal answer is. That's what a very simple subtraction we can perform. But now we do not want to do this kind of subtraction using this given number. We want to do this subtraction using this 9's complement method. Now how that can be done in that method? So the rule is that you write down that minute first as it is, like this, what we have written. Then you convert your given subtrahend into its 9's complement form like this. Okay, so its 9's complement form will be like this, 436.62. If you convert that 436.62 into its 9's complement form by subtracting all the digits from number 9, what you will get is, right, from 9 minus 2, so it will be 7. 9 minus 6, so it will be 3. 9 minus 6, it is again 3. 9 minus 3, so it will be 6. And 9 minus 4, so it will be 5. So this 563.37, that is what your 9's complement form number that you have to take here. And instead of performing subtraction, you have to do addition. You look at here, there is an addition sign, right? So what you will be doing, you will be taking your number as it is. Then after, from the number which you have to subtract, that number will be converted into its 9's complement form, and instead of getting subtraction, you will be doing addition there. So what you will be getting answer here, 1 plus 7, that is what your answer is 8. 8 plus 3, so it is you can say 11. So I will put here 1. Then the carry will go ahead here. So 1 plus 5, 6 plus 3, 9. So that will be like this. Point, decimal point will be as it is. 4 plus 6 is going to be 10. So you will put 0 here. 1 will be carry. 8 plus 5, that will be 13. So you can put here 3. And now 1 here, there is a carry. You can see this. So in the 9's complement form number, when you are performing the subtraction, what is the process is, you need to start with given number, that is as it is. Then your number which you require to subtract, you convert that number, that is what here it is 436.62. You convert that number into its 9's complement form, then do the addition. Now when you will perform the addition, after adding last bit, means after having the addition of this last bit on the left side, that is what you can say MSB. When you are performing the addition of MSB, and whatever answer you are getting, if that is having carry, right, this is the carry we have generated here. So if carry is generated when you are adding that last bit or MSB, then that carry required to be added over here. You add that carry here and do the addition again. So 8 plus 1 going to be 9, then 1, decimal point as it is, 0, 9, like this as it is. Only you are adding 1 over here. So this is what your answer will be. and that will be the same as what we are getting here as the subtraction. All are you getting this? How we are performing the subtraction using 9's complement? Hello? Am I making this thing clear to all?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's fine. So please take a note here that when you are performing the subtraction using 9's complement form, what is the process is you need to convert your number which is required to be subtracted into the 9's complement form, and then you have to add that numbers, and after addition at the last MSB bit addition, if you are getting a carry, then you have to add that carry in the given answer, and then final answer will be generated. That is what your answer is. Okay, now let's take another example. Okay, suppose this is the example. Now you are performing reverse subtraction. Now in the previous example we have done 745.81 minus 436.62. now here we are doing a reverse, that is 436.62 minus 745.81. so obviously you can see here that your 436.62 is the smaller number than 745.81. that's why your answer is going to be negative, right? So if you perform this subtraction here, your answer whatever is going to come, that will be having a negative sign. That means it will be the negative number, right? If we just obtain that subtraction here first, let us do here 2 minus 1 is going to be 1, then 6 minus 8 cannot be done, so I can go with the borrow here 5, and this will give you here borrow, so 16 minus 8, so that will be giving you 8 here. Then 5 minus 5 is going to be 0. 3 minus 4 will not be performed, so here you can say it will be a 3. Then you will be taking a borrow here. Now 13 minus 4, so it is going to be 9. And then here you can say 3 minus 7 again cannot be done, so there will be the requirement of a borrow ahead, that you can perform 13 minus 7, so it will be going to give you 6. With borrow 1 is there, right? So this is what going to be there, that when you perform a 436.62 minus 745.81, then your answer is going to be what actual answer? This is what not we are getting a right answer, right? This is not the way we are getting correct answer. Our actual answer is going to be 309.19 but negative. So what is our right answer? Our right answer is going to be 309.19. So that is not we are getting with the simple subtraction here. You can see that, right? I just followed the same rule as what we are following in the normal subtraction, and then whatever answer here we are getting 690.81, that is not the difference of these two numbers, right? The difference of these two numbers, the actual answer is this one. So this is your actual answer, and that we are not getting in the direct subtraction. But if you are going to do the subtraction using the 9's complement form, then you will be able to get this actual answer. So let us show you that how you can going to do that thing. So we go with the 9's complement method here. So 436.62. Now we'll be getting the 9's complement of the 745.81. So 9's complement of the 745.81 is this one, right? That is 7 minus 9 minus 7, so it is 2. 9 minus 4 it is 5. 9 minus 5 it is 4. Then 9 minus 8 it is 1, and 9 minus 1 it is 8. So this is what the number is, 254.18. Now you just need to perform the addition. So when you do the addition here, you will be getting this answer. But now you remember this thing, that whenever you are performing the 9's complement method for subtraction, if you are not getting carry here, you just look at here. When we have performed here at the last digit, I'm talking in this, if you start from here 8 plus 2 0, so 1 carry will be there. 6 plus 7, then 7 plus 1, so it is 8. 6 plus 4 it is 0, then 1 carry will be here. So 1 plus 3 it is 4 plus 5 it is 9, and the last it is 4.4 plus 2 it is 6. But now here there is no extra carry generated with the last digit addition. So the rule is that in nines complement method, if you are not getting carry generated over here, then what you have to do is to get the right answer. So if carry is not generated, then this is not your right answer. Okay. So in that case, what you have to do is you have to convert this answer into its nines complement form. So the nines complement form of 690.80 is what? It is 0 will become 9 here. 8, so 9 minus 8 it is going to be 1. Then here 9 minus 0, so it is 9. Then here 9 minus 9, so it is 0. And 9 minus 6, that is what your answer 3. So this is what the answer you are getting with a negative sign here. So that is what exactly what we have actual answer is, that you can see. So what you have to understand here is, in the previous example, that is when you are performing a subtraction using nines complement method from larger number to smaller number, then you will be getting a carry when you are adding the nines complement number like here. So in that case you will be having a carry, and if you are getting a carry over there, what you have to do here is you will be requiring to add that carry into the answer to get the correct answer. But if you are performing subtraction, subtracting larger number from smaller number, then what you will be getting, if there is no carry generated, and if the carry is not generated, what you have to do, whatever summation you have obtained, that is not the correct answer, you have to convert it back to the nines complement, and whatever answer you are getting with that nines complement conversion, you need to put a negative sign ahead, and that is what your actual answer is. So am I making this thing clear, that how you can perform the subtraction using nines complement method for the two cases? One, that is when you are performing subtraction of larger number from smaller, and another is that smaller from the larger. Or anyone have any doubt in this understanding?
No, sir, clear.
Okay, if it is clear, let me give you an example. All of you just try to do it, and those who are getting right answer, wait for my call. Only those student will give me answer in chat whom I asking. Okay, so let me give you example here now. Suppose I ask you to perform first subtraction, that is, let us say 736.25 minus 425. Okay, to make it simpler, let me just remove the decimal points here, so that will be easy for you. Okay, remove this decimal point right now to keep it smaller or easier one. Okay, let's do the 736 minus 425 first on this side, and take one more example. There I used to give you decimal points. Minus okay, all of you do this two subtraction. Used to subtract first 736 minus 425 using nines complement form. Okay, so let's all of you do it, and give the answer whom I asking there. Only those students will give answer whom I asking. Do not enter answer Fanny there. I said no one will enter answer in the chat window. Raj, Penny. Hello. Raj, can you just tell me that your process for doing the subtraction for the first case, that is 736 minus 425? Yes, Raj, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you just tell me the process you have followed for that subtraction? For example, number one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
736 and 425. First
O-
for nines complement for 425
Okay. What is that?
and 574.
Okay.
Then
So what?
736 addition plus 574.
Okay.
Then getting one carry and 310.
Okay.
Then 310 addition plus 1. It is
Okay.
getting 311 answer.
Okay. That's correct.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yes. Vrunda is there. Hello, Vrunda. Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Can you just say your process for the second example?
Yes, sir. For take the ninth complement of 632.65.
Okay.
It's 367.34.
367 point.
34.
Okay, that's correct.
Ninth complement. Then add into the 490 to 429.82.
Okay.
Then we get 797.16.
Will you be getting carry over there or not?
Yes,
At the last, have you got the carry?
yes.
So what that answer is?
797.17.
379 point.
No. 797.17.
So is that your correct answer?
I don't know.
You perform, that is 429.82 plus you have added the nines complement of 632.69, right?
Yes,
And that you got nines complement 367.34.
yes.
Now when you have performed this addition, what your answer is, that is you got 2 plus 4 6, then 8 plus 3 it will be 11, then you got this something, let me just get you 797.16, right?
Yes.
But have you got carry at the last? What I'm asking for that? Is this answer is correct? 797.16. Yes, Vrunda, can you say about that thing? Do you think this answer will be
No,
correct?
sir. No, something is missing.
It's not, because you just see from the data of example, that is 429.632. So there is a difference of around 200 nearby, right?
Yes.
So your answer should be near to 200 something. So
Hmm.
we can say that this is not the correct answer. So what
Okay.
should we do? So this is a second case of example which I just discussed before, that when you are subtracting your larger number from the smaller number, the answer will not be getting a carry over here. When I'm asking carry means when you have added 4 plus 3 in your number here right now. you are getting 7, that is for the MSB addition. So there you have not generated any carry. So when you are not getting carry means this is not your right answer. This answer you have to convert it into the 9's complement form. That is your 9 minus 6 become 3. Then 9 minus 1 becomes 8. 9 minus 7 becomes 2. 9 minus 9 it is 0. 9 minus 7 it is 2. So you will be getting subtraction to 9's complement of the 797.16, that is 202.83. So that 202.83 is your correct answer, but having a negative sign ahead. Okay, so this is the second case of example. So
Okay.
the answer first by adding 9's complement form with the given number will not give you directly answer because there will not be a carry. So you keep this thing, all of you, in your mind, that whenever you are performing the subtraction, let me show you that subtraction here. So if I just do that for the second case at least, so it is 429.82. Right now we have to add this number in 9's complement form. Right, so the 9's complement form of 632.65, which is required to be added here, that will be 367.34. And now when you do this addition, 2 plus 4 you will get 6 here, 8 plus 3 will give you, here it is 1 and 1 carry. So 9 plus 1 it is 10 plus 7, so it is 17. So 7 will come here and 1 go with the carry here. Now 6 plus 2, 8 plus 1, so it is 9. And here 4 plus 3, it is going to be 7. But you can see when I have added this last MSB digits, I have not got any carry. Right, so if you are not getting any carry when you are adding the last two bits, that is you can say MSB bits, at that time your answer is not the correct form. You need to convert this answer into its 9's complement form to get the correct answer. So when I convert this answer into the 9's complement form, 9 minus 6 will become 3 here, then 9 minus 1 it will become 8 here, then 9 minus 7 it will become 2, 9 minus 9 it will become 0, 9 minus 7 it is again 2. So this is what the exact difference between the given two numbers here. But as I'm subtracting smaller number or minus larger number, you will be getting a minus answer over here. Okay, so that is what your answer. So your answer is minus 202.83. That is what the correct answer is. Is that clear to all everyone? Yes, I'm getting no response.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's enough now. Initially, I need to wait for the response, and once I get response, it's a flow. Okay.
Excuse me,
Yeah,
sir.
please.
Yes, sir. Why are we doing subtraction or addition by 9's complements?
Yeah, very good. I expecting this kind of query from your side, but it takes too long to get this kind of query. Very good. See, what I'm telling you here, that answer for the question that you asked, that why we are performing 9's complement and now we are going to do the 10's complement for the subtraction. If you are directly able to do that subtraction in our decimal, right? Is that your query?
Yes, sir.
Right, see, but when we are performing all this thing, you keep in your mind that we are doing all this thing for the digital circuits, or you can say a computer processor system. So this is what the thing we required to perform in the circuits. Whatever addition, subtraction, right now we are doing a very simple addition. Suppose you can say like what you have just performed, 429.82 minus 600 something, what the data we have taken. So that is what it is. We can do easily manually if we need to do that, right? But this is not the subtraction cases we are talking. That is what we have to perform manually. We are actually learning how a computer system, or you can say how a digital system is going to perform the subtraction and addition and multiplication and divisions and all that, right? So if your computer system will perform that subtraction directly, that is obviously it is going to perform that in the binary system only. But if it is doing that thing without converting in this first and second complement form, then the subtraction will not be easier when the number is going to be like this. It means when you are performing subtraction from a smaller number minus larger number, then there will not be any clue in your system to get the right answer. But if you are performing that subtraction using this complement method, it will be a rule you can set over there that if you are getting no carry there, you can convert your addition to the complement form again and you will get the right answer there with the negative sign. So in simple way, what I can tell you is that we are understanding this all methods because this is going to be implemented in the digital systems, because this will be the easier to implement in the digital system compared to direct subtraction method. Okay, so this is what a simple and short answer to your question, that the computer system, or you can say a digital system, can easily perform subtraction using these methods instead a direct subtraction. Is that your answer I'm getting?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay, so that's fine. So see, whenever throughout the subjects, you keep in your mind that whatever thing we are learning, that is relevant to our digital control system, or you can say digital system or digital circuits, you can say. Okay, so now let's see another way. First we have seen that how can we do the subtraction using 9's complement method. Now we'll be observing how to perform the subtraction using 10's complement. So when you want to perform the subtraction using 10's complement, what are the rules? And that already here we listed out. Now just see that rules, or understand that rules using example. Suppose you have been given the same data here again. That is, you want to perform 745.81 minus 436.62. That is larger number minus smaller number. So if you want to do this with the 10's complement form, what you have to do? You have to do again in the same manner. First of all, if I just perform this subtraction with a normal method, we are doing like this. That will be taking 745.81 minus 436.62. That is what our normal way of addition, subtraction. But in this 10's complement form method, what we are doing is we'll be taking the 745.81 number as it is. Now the number which is required to be subtracted, we will be taking its 10's complement number. That is, the 10's complement number of 436.62 will be this one. That is 563.38. Right? Actually, when you convert this 436.62 into 9's complement form, the LSB, the last digit here will be 9 minus 2 is going to be 7. But when you will add one more there, you will be getting 8 over there, right? So it is 38 going to be there. So this is what your 10's complement. Again, the same method. You now, instead of subtracting, you will be adding this 10's complement number to the 745.81. So when you do the addition, you will be getting 1 plus 8, 9, 8 plus 3, it is 11. So 1 will be there, 1 will be carry. So 5 plus 1, that will be a, you can say 9, right? 5 plus 1 is 6, and 6 plus 3, it is going to be 9. Here there will be one carry coming from here, 8 plus 3. Okay, like this, 8 plus 3, it is 11. So one carry will come from here to here. Then after 4 plus 6, it is going to be 10. And one carry will be going here. 7 plus 1, it is going to be 8. 8 plus 5, it is going to be 13. So you will be getting the answer here, 13. With means you will put 3 over there and one carry will remain extra there. So in this case, in the 10's complement form method, what you have to do is whatever carry you are going to obtain, that carry we have to ignore. Right? Understand this thing again. Whenever you will be performing the subtraction, larger number minus smaller number using 10's complement method, in the summation of your given number, then the 10's complement number of the minus value, you will be getting one carry extra when you are adding the last MSB digit. So whatever carry you are going to obtain, you just need to ignore that. Means you don't consider that. Without carry, whatever your summation coming here, that is what the subtraction, that is what your actual answer is. Okay, this is the first method for the 10's complement method, that is when you are subtracting a smaller number from larger. Okay, Now if it is reverse, that you are performing subtraction, smaller number minus larger number, like this, let me go show you the second example here. Reverse, if you want to perform the reverse thing, that is 436.762 minus 745.81. If you do reverse, we are performing now subtraction, smaller number minus larger number. So if you do that, first thing that you can do is the normal way of subtraction, and there you will be getting minus 309.19 answer, right? Again, in our method, what we have to do is you keep 436.62 as it is. Now instead of subtracting 745.81, you will converting it into tens complement form, and the tens complement form of the 745.81 will be like this. It is 254.19. So you add that number. So when you do the addition, 2 plus 9, 11. So 1 will be there. 1 will be carry. 6 plus 1, 7 plus 1, it is 8. Then 6 plus 4, it is 10. 1 carry will be go ahead. So 5 plus 4, it is 9. Then 4 plus 2, it is 6. So now you look at here. Again, we are not getting any carry over here at the last digit addition. So here when we have performed the addition of 4 plus 2, that is the MSB digit, we are just getting 6 over here. No carry generated. So if there is no carry generated, you need to convert this number into its complement form, that is the tens complement form. So what will be the tens complement form of this 690.81? So if you convert it, 9 minus 1, so it will be going to be 8. Then 9 minus 8, it is going to be 1. Then 9 minus 0, it is going to be 9. 9 minus 9, it is 0. 9 minus 6, it is going to be 3. This is the nines complement form. And plus 1 will give you tens complement. So 8 plus 1, 9. Then 1 as it is. 903 as it is. So you will be getting the correct answer here by converting. But there you have to add the minus sign to show that this is the negative answer. Okay. So this is the two case you have to understand. If carry is generated, then in tens complement form, you need to ignore the carry. And if you are using nines complement form, you have to add that carry into the answer. You just compare these two methods we have discussed, right? In nines complement form method, if we are getting the carry, that carry need to be added into the answer. So don't be confused here and get conflict, right? Sometimes you can get mismatch. You are having the example of tens complement method and you are performing the rules of nines complement there. So that may not be giving you the right answer. So you remember that in nines complement form method, if you are getting the carry generation, when you are adding the numbers, then that carry required to be added into the answer. That means suppose somewhere here you are getting some carry, then that carry need to be added here in the nines complement form method. But if it is a tens complement form method, then you just ignore that carry and whatever answer you're getting, that is the correct answer. But if you are not getting the carry, then what you have to do is whatever answer you are getting, that answer need to be converted into its complement form. That is, if you are performing using tens complement method, then you convert this number into its tens complement number. And if you are performing using nines complement method, you convert it into the nines complement form method and you add a negative sign. So that will give you the right answer. So this is how you can perform the subtraction using tens complement method. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's take
Yes,
one more
sir.
example for the tens complement method.
Sir, it
Okay.
will be done in our homework.
Yeah, you can do that. Yes. If you want that, let me move ahead for the binary subtractions using its complement method. Is that so? Should I do?
No, I said for the lack of time. You too.
Yeah, I can understand that. We can have only now 5 to 7 minutes. So let's move ahead. You perform that kind of example at your home, right? As a homework. Let's move ahead. Now we want to do the subtraction using the ones complement and twos complement with the binary numbers. First, what you have understood, the subtraction in the decimal number system using nines complement and tens complement. Now similar way, what exactly going to be performed in your digital circuit, that is in the binary form. So in binary form, similar to 9s and 10s complement. Here it is 1s and 2s complement, right? So here first let's see that how you can do the subtraction using 1s complement. So it is in the same manner exactly what we have done for the 9s complement, that you will be required to obtain 1s complement of the number which is required to be subtracted. That number will be added, and after addition if you get a carry, then the answer is the positive answer and the correct answer. And if you're not getting the carry, then your answer is negative, and you have to require to get a 1s complement of your answer. Same way using 2s complement, it is similar to your 10s complement. Once we get the example, you will be easily able to compare that. It is the same way. You obtain the second complement of that number which required to be subtracted, then add, and after addition if you just get a carry, then the answer is positive, and whatever you have that answer. And if carry is not generated, then the answer is negative, and you require to take that second complement of that number. Let's see these rules with examples, so that will make you to understand better. So example 1, let's say you want to perform 68.75 minus 27.50. So when you want to perform this in decimal, you can get this answer, right? That is 41.25. But if you want to do this subtraction in the binary system with our digital circuit, how can we do that? For that, what you have to do is you have to obtain the first complement form of the 27.5. So, and also you need to get the binary number of 68.75. Okay. Right now here we are taking the 12-digit form of representation. So 68.75 with the 12-bit binary system, it can be represented like this. I'm not right now showing you how you can convert this number to this one, that you can perform at your own. We already have understood that method. How can we convert this decimal number into the binary? Now this binary number system and the binary number of the 27.50, that will be this one. This is the actually first complement form. Okay, it's not the binary of the 27.50. It will be different. Means if I just want to write down the binary form of this 27.50, then I can just write down over here. Let us say from the number, it will be 0, 0, 0. First one will be 0. Then there will be 2 1s, then 0, and then there is again 2 1s, then 1, 0, 0. Okay, this is what the binary number of your number 27.50, this one. Okay, but here what we have done is we have added its first complement form, because we want to perform the subtraction using first complement method. So you just convert this 68.75 into binary, you keep that as it is, then you add 1's complement form of your minus number, that is what you require to subtract it, that is 27.5, and then do the sub addition here. So if you do the binary addition, you will be getting this one, that is 0 plus 1, so it will be 1 here, 0 plus 1, 1, then 1 plus 1, so here it is 0 and 1 carry over here, then 1 plus 1, it is 0 with 1 carry here, so 1 plus 0, so it is 1 here, 0 plus 0, 0, 1 plus 1, it is 0 with 1 carry over here, then 1 plus 0, it is 1, 0 plus 0, it is 0, 0 plus 1, it is 1, then 1 plus 1, it is 0 with 1 carry here. Now 1 plus 1, your answer is 0, but with 1 carry. So at last you are getting a carry over here. So in the 1's complement form method, what you have to do to get the right answer, you require to add this carry to the answer what you are having here, right? So whatever answer we are having, we are adding this carry in that, and so we'll be getting final answer like this. That is 1 plus 1, it is 0 with 1 carry. So 1 plus 1, it is 0 with 1 carry, then 1 as it is. So then after all the Romans remain same. So this is the exact answer you are getting here, and that is what 68.75 minus 27.50. So this is nothing but, you can say, binary form of your 41.25. Okay, so am I making this thing clear to you, or you are getting any query here?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay,
Clear, sir.
okay, that's fine. Now the second is, if you are performing the reverse, That is 27.50 minus 68.75, like this. With this, their number is changed, but it is again smaller minus the larger number. So 43.25 minus 89.75. Then obviously your answer is going to be negative. So minus 46.50 is the correct answer. But if you want to perform this using the binary system, then first you need to obtain the binary number of 43.25. So that will be required to be getted here. That is 00101011.0100. That is the binary number of your 43.25. Then you need to get the ones complement of the 89.75. So first you require to get the binary number of 89.75, and then you convert it to in ones complement. So that ones complement form will be this one. You add this number, so you will be getting this addition. But in this addition, if I just perform that addition here, you can see first it will be 0 plus 1, so it is 1. 0 plus 1, it is 1. 1 plus 0, it is 1. 0 plus 0, I'm 0. I'm moving from the right side. Okay, 1 plus 0, it is 1. 1 plus 1, it is 0. So with 1 carry over here, 1 plus 1, it is 0 again. Then 1 carry will be there. 1 plus 1, it is 0 again, and the 1 carry will be there. 1 plus 0, it will be 1 here, no carry. So 1 plus 1, 0 again now here. Then 1 carry will be there. 1 plus 0, it is 1, and 0 plus 1, it is 1. So here, when we have added the last bit, we do not get any carry over here. So if you are not getting any carry over there, that means what? This is not your actual answer. This is the answer in the ones complement form. So you have to convert it into its ones complement form. Okay, so that ones complement form will be that is what your answer going to be, right? So ones complement form is 0 0 1 0 1 0.100. That you just need to interchange 1 to 0 and 0 to 1. That's our ones complement form, and this is what your right answer with the negative sign, right? So this number what you have obtained here, that is the binary of your number 46.50. Okay, but you have to add one negative sign over here. That is what your correct answer is. Okay, so here there is a negative sign, minus sign, you can say. So I hope I have made this thing clear to all, right? It looks similar to the performance we have done for the subtraction using 9's complement. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so you all required to perform this kind of subtraction using ones complement method. We'll be discussing about second complement method subtraction in our next session tomorrow. Till then, you can do the performance of the subtraction methods we have discussed today. Okay. Okay, so as we are now crossing the time limit, so you all can enter your number for the attendance. All of you, please enter your number for the attendance purpose. Okay, thank you very much for attending the session. We'll meet again tomorrow in our session. Have a nice day. I'm going to end the session now.